my god, you just fucking just... Hello everybody!
I just exist.
You just exist. Hello everybody, welcome back to another fucking stream. We have to restart all this. Patrick is in the middle of
Copying the update file.
my game's already updated. It's his update.
I'm vibing on Instagram.
His update is now copying, which will take probably a minute or two. Do you know of any games you've been looking forward to that are coming out?
That are coming out?
Yeah.
No.
That
I just bought today? Skyrim VR.
Fucking Christ.
I literally bought it today, and then afterwards I realized, because of issues that I shouldn't say on stream, I am not in my basement at the moment. Fuck.
Kind of gay, man. Kind of gay.
I'm just kind of vibing.
I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk. I don't know why. I feel like that game will change.
Isn't that already out?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know. I thought
it came out in November.
Probably.
Oh, it is November.
I feel
my
like
brain just like not going.
I feel like that game will change how shooters will be. Well, not open world shooters. I feel like that it'll change the perspective of because that game it took years to make because it's just there's so many perspectives you can do in that game. Like there's so many. I don't know if how many weapons there are, but there's so like you can interact with AI.
Oh yeah, there is one that I've been kind of waiting for.
What?
Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix Rising? I've never heard of that.
It's by the creators of Assassin's Creed.
Asobi? Or what? Ubisoft? That's not Ubi. Yeah, Ubisoft.
Also, apparently, Cyberpunk came out December. It comes out December 10th. There's also Little Nightmares 2 coming out.
Is Ubisoft owned by Microsoft? No.
I mean, if that's not a flex naming your company after the size of your dick, I don't know what is.
I hate whoever fuck you, Quora.
What?
So Quora.com said, why does Ubisoft keep making terrible games? They don't. They've made Ghost Recon. That's a good game. They've made the Assassin's Creed games. Some of them were good. I want to get I've asked for Valhalla for Christmas because I want to try that out. I've heard a lot of people liked it. I was like, hey, I've played Origin. I haven't played Odyssey though, but I was like, hey, I'll just try the newer one out and see if I like it. It was like, hey, dude, it's freaking Vikings. And then I want to try out, what is it? I do want a VR. I do want the new Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that came out in November 20th. It came out a couple of days ago. I tried the demo out. It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. What's your copying at?
17.
Good God, it's at 17, dude. What'd they add? Flock to the Ark for the turkey trial event with 2 times taming, harvesting, XP, and breeding. Get on the hunt for super turkeys. We have to be careful for those. They're pretty strong, I've heard. Harvest wishbones to gobble up new chibis, cosmetic items, eat event-themed skins, emotes, and tame the fearsome Dodo Rex. There's a seat on the dinner table until December 8th. Oh. Oh, did you hear that the Ark leaked another dinosaur for Genesis Part 2?
Yeah, no.
They might announce that at the Game Awards coming up on the 10th.
You know for a fact the Game Awards are just gonna be cracked out this year.
Oh yeah. Because there's so many games that are gonna get awards, like fucking I don't know if The Last of Us Part 2 is gonna get an award. I haven't played that yet. I've heard it was
I doubt it. No one likes it.
I mean, I heard the gameplay was good. It's just the story was terrible. I'm like, why? Like the first game, yeah, I loved it. I've played that game so many times. Like I like the gameplay.
I mean, I feel like Doom's gonna get some.
Oh, Doom, yeah, definitely. I haven't played Doom Eternal. I mean, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
That's gonna get some. I feel like Concrete Genie's gonna get some.
Yeah, I played Animal Crossing New Horizons. I was okay.
I'm not a big fan of the Animal Crossing series. I gotta say.
I'm not really either. I played New Horizons for like, I'd say like 5 months, and I was like, I finished everything.
I feel like Miles Morales is also gonna get some stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know for a fact that game's probably gonna get some because the last game it got awards. It got Game of the Year. What other game would get? I think Cold War would get an award.
I don't think so.
It's just that game. I tried it. I didn't buy it. I went to my friend's house to play it. It was not that good. Zombies is okay. Multiplayer is terrible. Campaign's pretty good. I like the campaign. The other zombies, I mean.
Oh, they actually are releasing nominees right now. Well, not right now, but I'm on the Game Awards website and they release the nominees.
For what? I need to look that up. Let's see, www. Is anybody watching? Nope. www.thegameawards.com. Ooh, I like how there's a loading thing. That's actually pretty cool. What are the nominees? Does it say?
I'm still trying to figure out this website.
I'm gonna vote for some, I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I don't know how to do it.
Game of the Year. Oh, either do... You gonna...
Where'd you find that?
I went to vote now.
I clicked that and it brought me to like...
You have to go...
Choose a country.
You need to go down, probably. It says... Game of the Year. Which game should get Game of the Year? Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy V11 Remake. That game... Oh, it's because it's having problems. I'm surprised Bethesda was actually going to shut down just because they were losing money. I was like, they made Doom Eternal. Like, how are they?
They weren't losing money.
They weren't. No, they were.
They were at a deficit for money.
Like, they made that game. Hades, fuck no. If fucking Animal Crossing New Horizons gets Game of the Year, I won't be surprised. I'm like. So the games that are like probably gonna get Game of the Year. It's like these are the nominees. There's
I'm looking at it right now.
You see them?
I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't think Final Fantasy is gonna get it.
Oh no, I actually
Ghost of Tsushima might get it. Like that's high up on there.
High up.
So, Last of Us, no.
No, I tried.
Hades, maybe. I gotta be honest. I don't think Animal Horizons is going to. I don't think they're gonna take it. I feel like it's gonna be either Doom or Hades.
Yeah. or Ghost of Tsushima, because that game, it was highly recommended.
No, I feel like no, that they're gonna win best art direction.
Yeah.
Best score is gonna go to Doom. Audio design is gonna go to Resident 3 or Half-Life.
Resident Evil.
Performance is probably going to go to Najee Jester or Ashley Johnson. Best ongoing is probably going to be either No Man's, Warzone, or Apex.
Wait, hang on, I gotta see this.
Indie game, Spelunky 2 or
where are you looking at? Where are you looking at this?
Keep scrolling down from the game of the year. Best mobile game, Among Us is going to take that.
Yeah.
That there's just no doubt.
I mean,
Like,
yes, but
community support is going to be either Apex or sorry to say, it's going to be Apex or Fortnite with that one.
Fortnite actually went downhill. They're probably not going to get it.
Best VR/AR.
Wait, for best battle royale, you said?
No, it's best community support.
Oh, it won't be Apex or Fortnite at all.
Invocation and accessibility, that's going to be grounded. That's just grounded.
Coming soon, Player's Voice, or the 2020...
Best action, it's going to be Neo, Streets of Rage, or Doom. Action adventure, I'd say Valhalla, Miles Morales, or Fallen Order.
I wouldn't.
RPG, it's going to be Genshin, Persona, or
oh, these are the nominee. Oh, these are like already.
Yeah.
There's multiple Game of the Years. Okay.
Best fighting, that's going to be fucking. I gotta say, that's old Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. That's kind of all that's gonna be there.
Mortal Kombat
Best
11.
family,
I don't.
No
think
doubt,
so.
it's gonna be Animal Crossing.
Best family. Here's the best family game. It's like fucking.
Best strategy game.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. I really have nowhere to say on that one.
This website's having so
Racing
many
game.
problems.
I don't know either. Best multiplayer. Ooh. I'd say all of those but Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Fall Guys is not gonna get
That
one.
was a train wreck.
Fall Guys was a train wreck. They actually said we can't fix any of this crap. Like there's so many cheaters, we can't fix them. Like, why do you guys make the game?
Okay, no, I have a problem with this.
What is it?
Content Creator of the Year, Valkyrae, Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, J. Ann Lopez, and Elena Pierce. What?
How?
Like, what?
That's actually confusing.
No, because there's like people like Badger, Alpharad, like all these people that have made it so big this year.
Yeah.
Like, and then you're just like, okay, let's bring up these highly rated professional people.
Did you hear that they're not making YouTube's not making a rewind this year?
Yeah, and then Mr. Beast is.
Mr. Beast's like, oh, I'll do it.
Also, best debut game, Phasmophobia. That's just gonna win.
That's gonna definitely. That game, it looks freaking amazing. I forgot about Half-Life, Alex. Best audio design.
Oh god, best esports event. And there's League of Legends World 2020. That's gonna win because it's League of Legends, my guy.
Always wins.
They're always gonna win that one. Best esports game, though, that's a different story. League might win, but Valorant is also high up there. Fortnite, no.
No, Fortnite's not gonna win anything. I don't think COD's
gonna win either.
Fortnite's not gonna win anything.
It's gonna be CS:GO, Valorant, or League.
Yeah. What about the VR games? Did you see that?
I probably passed it.
Do you think we should do primitive plus?
I don't think so because we can't do some of the DLC that way.
Yeah, that's right. We can do primitive plus for like the island and that, and then once we start doing the DLC.
Yeah, but that's later though. Like that's just like.
Yeah, we can do.
Also, for the best host, like the best esports host, I'd say the golden boy Alex Mendez. He's up there, and same with Patterson.
When's the new E3 coming out?
When E3 2020.
Didn't they already? No, 2019 was actually not that long ago. It was like, I don't know. It was E3. Did they?
I mean, E3 was canceled. I mean.
Yeah, that was true. They did cancel it. That is true. What kind of made me kind of mad. When they announced, when did they announce, didn't they announce, Breath of the Wild, the sequel, in 2019?
Yeah.
At the Nintendo E3? Good God, when I saw that, I was like, holy freaking crap.
Okay, no Nintendo thing has ever given me as much hype as the Joker reveal.
In what, for Smash Bros?
Smash, the Persona.
Do you have them?
That is the most hype thing ever.
Do you have the Joker in Smash?
Yeah.
I do too.
I have the entire first DLC pass.
When they added Minecraft Steve and all that, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Really? Now you guys...
I still don't think I'm gonna buy the second.
I'm not. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie, I'm not buying them. I've never really...
No, I just bought the pass because logistically it is cheaper.
Yeah. With Banjo-Kazooie, I've played their games. A lot of people like them. I don't like them. I don't like those kind of games.
I don't know. I like the Banjo games. It's just sometimes they can be a little...
Yeah, they can be a little... fucking... I don't know.
Boring.
Yeah, they can be boring. I wonder if like Ark would get an award for Genesis Part 2.
They probably would, but it's not released in time, so...
Yeah.
Because, actually, funny, I don't think Ark has won many awards.
No, surprisingly, I'm like, this is actually a pretty big game. Ark is, well... It's not a big survival game.
It's a massive game.
It's massive. Yeah, I need it. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at the PlayStation Store because I've been talking to Patrick about this game called Vigor. I think it came out today. It was supposed to come out the 25th, so I need to check if that's still a thing. Yeah, you can still pre-order. Cyberpunk. That's. What does it mean by holiday, though? Really? Really? I was looking forward to getting that game. It was free. What's your...
50.
Okay, let's get into TikTok stuff. TikTok's weird now.
When has it not been?
Well, yeah, but shouldn't we just call it Pornhub Junior now, or Pornhub Kids? Because now, like, little kids are...
Legally, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, legally, you're not allowed to, but that's technically what it is. Because now they're like, the people that own TikTok won't care. Are you serious? I don't even watch that much TikTok now. I've been getting on Instagram more. Like,
See, I have TikTok solely because I get anime information and D&D stuff like that. So,
I mean, I just get on TikTok for the memes, but it's just now TikTok's just been getting too far. We need Vine.
I think that might be an understatement, but
nah, we need Vine again. Vine was.
There is a Vine 2 that exists, but no one uses it.
Yeah. Is Vine still a thing, though?
No, Vine closed down years ago.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
There's...
It was closed down by Snapchat for literally no good reason.
The fuck?
There was probably a reason for it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Thomas Sanders is on... He does TikTok.
He's on everything.
He's on... He has his own brand.
I've always liked Thomas.
Yeah, he has his own brand. I've never...
could be Gare.
Yeah, I've never bought anything from there, but
I've never bought any YouTube merch.
I haven't either. Now, Markiplier, he has Cloaked. I've been thinking about getting something from there. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I've actually been planning on it, like, maybe getting the, new Jaden Animations, Arigato merch. Like, her new merch line, Arigato.
She has her own merch?
Yeah, she just released a new line of, casual, it's known as the, casual fan merch, the Arigato merch. It's basically based off of Ari.
Yeah, her bird, there's a lot of merch about her bird. She's a pretty good animator, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, speaking of YouTube animators, I mean, The Odd Ones Out just released a new mobile game.
Yeah, he's actually gone pretty far. He has his own card game. Yeah, card game and all that. You know, he's actually been going pretty far. He and Jaden Animated, like both of them, they could. The amount of money.
I mean, Adam's also going places.
Yeah.
Like, don't discount Adam.
Those three, they can, like, those animators, they can make quite a bit of money off of.
Because Adam's going into music, so.
Yeah, have you heard Vanos Gaming's a world musician now?
Yeah, he has been for a while.
Yeah. He's actually done, I don't know, has he done a world tour?
No. Because he doesn't have enough, like, songs out at the moment. Yeah, like, they're not big enough yet.
I've listened to some of the songs. They're pretty good. I think they're pretty good. I mean,
some of them aren't really my style. Some of them are. I mean,
they're meh. I mean, hey, I've been. What have I been listening? What was I listening to yesterday? I can't look at it because I'm broadcasting. I'm gonna turn the music down so it'll be easier to hear.
I mean, I'm just listening to Beneath the Room, like a very like quiet Beneath the Mask right now. Okay, you can't like say that's not a good like vibe thing.
That's a good vibe thing.
It's good background.
I think Twitch updated their terms of service as well a couple days ago, and I was like, I mean, I've been using Twitch more now, but they were updating their terms of service about copyright claims now for like Spotify and stuff. And I was thinking about using Spotify for that, for my streams on there, and I was like, oh, well, that's probably out the door, because most...
Well, that was a thought.
It's still a thought. I mean, the songs I use are probably not copyright? I don't know.
See, that's why I keep mentioning using the Lily Pichu Comfy Beat stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use those.
Because they're like nice, chill music.
Yeah. That
she created herself, and she's not putting any copyright on. Like, you could also just use the non-copyright music.
Yeah. Did you hear Lucasfilms is making a new Star Wars movie?
I did not.
They're making it based off of Obi-Wan. I think. There's been leaks of that.
Is it still being produced by Disney, or is it like...
I think so. I'm not so sure.
So it's shit.
Well, I don't know, because I think
I don't care. Anything produced by Disney, I'm calling garbage. You can at me if you want. I don't give a shit. The new movies are trash.
Wreck-It Ralph wasn't trash.
No, I mean the new Star Wars movies.
Like Solo, I watched it. It was meh.
I watched it in theaters. Big mistake.
I watched Rogue One. I did not like that. The
new ones are garbage.
I asked my stepdad, I was like, hey, do you like it? And he was like, yeah, I like it. I'm like, what the heck? It's not that good. Now, I like the robot in the movie. The robot's pretty cool. It was sad when he died. The ending was terrible in that movie. When everybody got killed by the Death Star. Why did he have to go with that ending? They literally... It was pretty easy to escape. They just said, oh no, there's TIE fighters near us. Forget about that. We'll just stay on the beach kissing each other and die. Like, seriously? You guys could have got TIE fighters. Yeah, you guys probably don't know how to fly TIE fighters, but they don't look that hard to fly, and yet you decide to die.
Like in the original series, what they would have done is, like, they go inside of this, like, they go inside the TIE fighter that's, like, halfway broken, and, like, someone that has the Force, like, has to, like, hold it together while they're flying away. Like, that's what they would have done in the old series.
Now, the Mandalorian, I've been watching that. The new
I haven't. I mean,
I would recommend you watching. I think it's pretty good, but the new season, it's not that bad. It was kind of getting meh at the first half, but then when it got further in, I was like, oh, okay. What's in one of the episodes I watched? It said you need to take Baby Yoda to Ahsoka Tano. I was like, oh, sweet, we'll see Ahsoka Tano, a real live-action Ahsoka Tano in the next episode. Next episode was just the Mandalorian getting his ship repaired because his ship was literally crap from him going from another planet, from being chased by the rebellion. But the next episode's coming out on Friday because they're making new episodes every Friday. I'm not excited for it. I'm not hyped. I'm like, hey, they're making another episode.
I mean, there's a lot of anime out right now that I just kind of haven't watched because, like, yesterday, I think it was yesterday at least, I was just completely offline because I just needed some my own. I just needed to be in my own head for a bit. So I just wasn't on yesterday. Like, I just wasn't touching shit yesterday, and I'm like, damn, I missed a lot of anime.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
So, I mean,
I was gonna ask if you got on yesterday, but I went to bed at 8. I was tired.
Nah, I just decided to take yesterday off.
Yeah, I decided.
Also, it's at 70.
I decided to take the day off. Yeah, I went fishing yesterday at saltwater. My dad caught some. It was a striped bass, and it was small. It was like, we were gonna, like, try and catch, like, quite a bit and shove those fish in the freezer. But you have to have a size requirement.
Yeah, there's legal weight and stuff.
But it was small, so you couldn't keep it. It was like, I saw him reeling it back. I was like, does he have some? And it pulled it out. I was like, oh shoot, he has some. I had a worm on my hook. I was sitting on my kayak for an hour, just, let's do it again. Got nothing. I'm probably got a bite here and there. I don't think anything was biting, but me and my dad are gonna try and go back fishing on the day after Thanksgiving. No, after Thanksgiving, yeah. The next day after Thanksgiving. No? Yeah, after Thanksgiving, we'll go
just fishing. Trying to formulate thoughts, it's just not.
Dude, it's freaking, I don't know, what time is it? 12, we usually do the streams at 9.
Close enough.
Dude, you got on at 10.
Well, yeah, they pushed back the, new episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because it was the, Ultra episode. It was like the Ultra leg. So. And yes, that is legitimately what it was called.
Did you hear that, Minecraft Dungeons got crossplay?
God, I don't care. I really don't care at this point.
I thought about getting that game when it came out, and I was like, good God, it looked fun. But then my friend showed me, and was like, dude, don't get it. I'm like, I wasn't planning to. It looks fun, but when you just play it for like 20 to 30 minutes, you're like,
you've already done everything you can.
You've already done everything you can. You've probably already beaten the game. You're like, stupid. Oh, we're adding cross-play now. Like, you think more people...
Cool story, bro. I don't care.
You think more people are gonna play that now since you're adding that? I mean, I'd rather play Minecraft instead of that. Or Minecraft Earth. Which I do not. I've never tried Minecraft Earth. I
don't know what it is.
I don't either. I've tried. I know Jurassic World has their own interactive app where you can catch your own dinosaurs. I've tried that. I thought it was pretty fun. Pokemon.
I feel like at that point it's just Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it technically was Pokemon Go. I try to get back into it. No.
Pokemon Go to the polls.
Damn it. What else was there?
Can we just talk about like what old YouTube was, like the good times?
Oh yeah, the 2014 to 15. That was when like Markiplier was like doing like
that was Markiplier heat of the moment. That was Smosh when they were actually good.
Yeah, that was when Markiplier was doing like FNAF and all that, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, that was the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
King of technically still is, but we'll see.
Theoretically,
we'll see in the new upcoming.
Actually, we will see it at when I think it's December 1st when Game Theory does their annual charity stream.
Yeah. So did you hear about the new movie? God freaking dang it! New movie announcement. They might.
A new one?
Yeah, Markiplier might be an actor in it. I think so. Game Theory might be one.
Well, that makes sense, though. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know who else would, but they were like, I think two more.
They might get Dawko in it. They might get some people. It's in Blumhouse's hands.
Yeah, it is. And
legitimately, no one knows what anything Blumhouse does.
No, I mean, I think didn't they make The Invisible Man? Or something like that?
They made it. They made The Invisible Man. They made... they've made the greatest ones.
They've made the greatest ones, and they're making a video game one. This is their first video game of a movie. They need to make this good. This is their first Five Nights at Freddy's movie. We've had the books. I've read the books. The books are pretty good. I like the books. But we need the movie. We need to see how good. I would actually go to theaters for that. I'll be like, Mom, you're going to take me to this. If you don't like it, I don't care. I want to go see it. That'll be actually pretty cool. I want to try and do Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted in VR. In stream that I'd probably be crapping myself.
See, the one thing that people know is going to eventually happen is that day when Scott just says, "I'm."
Oh God, I don't want that day to come. It is. I like when Markiplier says, "Oh, I'm never gonna stop doing YouTube." Dude, at some point you are gonna stop doing YouTube. At some point, you can't just say you're not gonna. Like he says, "Oh, I'll do YouTube until I'm old." There's gonna be a point where you can't. Now, I wish Now the YouTube videos, he does more streaming now. He like does more live streams on Twitch now, which I don't really care about. I think I've seen him. I don't know. I've seen his Three Peens in a Pod podcast.
I gotta be honest, I didn't even know he had a podcast.
He had a podcast. He has multiple. Well, the other ones are older, but his Three Peens in a Pod podcast, him, Bob, and Wade talk about some things and all that.
Like, that's the original trio that no one can fuck with.
Yeah, Bob and Wade. Yeah, them. They've been together since college. Like you remember
high
the
school. Old Hunting Bigfoot series they did?
Yeah. I rewatched the series multiple times. I like that series.
I've always liked the Hunting Bigfoot and all those. I've always liked that series.
I hated how the Vanos Gaming. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. I heard a dog barking outside. I don't know what it was because I heard something.
So what were you saying?
I think everybody hated how the Vanos Gaming crew just disbanded. I mean, some of them are still together, but
no, there's a reason why though.
What was the reason? I think most of them were becoming like dads and stuff.
Actually, that's not even why. Mostly. Terrorizer and Minnie had a falling out. Like, just the whole thing. They kept getting into disagreements and stuff.
Oh. Minnie Lud he's a pedophile.
He's not.
People found out my brother told me. I'm like, I don't believe that.
That's fake. That was literally all, like, known to be fake.
I don't believe that. It's kind of, yeah, I've seen... When I've watched more and more videos of them together, and I was like, they're not doing good, and then they added there. And then there's like other reasons, right?
There was a lot of different reasons. Like, some of them was that they just felt like they weren't really going anywhere, and they couldn't really expand too much because of that. They just felt like they were riding off of Evan's coattails.
I mean, Evan wasn't really like. He didn't really...
Like with Smitty, like, he was... The only reason he got as big as he did is because of, like, Vanos.
Yeah, Vanos. I think most of them became big because of Vanos.
And no, see, after Vanos, Smitty started doing his own type of content, which is like the funtages and all that. And he became bigger than...
He became bigger than Vanos. I think. I don't know.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he is right now. I don't know 100%, but still.
Frickin' PewDiePie. He's like one of the most famous YouTubers on YouTube, and I saw how many subscribers he has. He's 105 or 4,000. I'm like, good God.
I've got to say, I prefer his old stuff.
I do. I prefer his old stuff too. Like. His old stuff, I liked his old stuff. Like, Jacksepticeye's old stuff, I prefer that to his newer stuff. I'm like, meh. He's just doing the same stuff. I don't even watch him anymore.
I do, just because I like the Irish guy.
Yeah, I mean, I need to see what he's doing now.
I mean, he just finished his playthrough on Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah. Markiplier had to delay his Amnesia Revisited run-through. Because in his podcast, he was saying that there was a problem. He was in a part where he died at, and he went back to that place where he died at, and the monster wasn't there, and that was a glitch. The monster's always supposed to be there, so I think he has to restart through the whole game and get to the place again. I mean, that's like 5 hours. I'm thinking about getting Amnesia Revisited. I'm like, I've never played the Amnesia games.
I have. I don't know.
I feel like they'd be not too scary. I mean, I think Outlast is like the most scariest game I've played.
Outlast is overrated as hell.
I've never really beaten Outlast.
Outlast is kind of overrated.
I would play through Outlast. It wouldn't be my type of game. It doesn't look that scary. It doesn't. It's just the main reason I don't play it is just because it's not my main type of game. I need to know what new PS Plus games are coming out this year. Not this year. This month.
In December.
In December, yeah. I wonder what they are. Because
also it's at 97 right now.
Also, like let's see, the PlayStation Plus game that came out that I wanted to try out was Middle Earth: Shadow of War. I was like, ooh, I want to try that out. That's not what I want to get on. I don't want to get on Apex.
I mean, I must say, I don't like single player games that much.
I don't either. Fallout 4, like, I was just playing.
It's a difference. There's some differences with games like Fallout, which like you have a strong attachment to.
Yeah, Fallout I have a strong attachment to because I've played Fallout. The only games I've played in the Fallout series are Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. I've played Fallout 4 the most. I think this is the game I've played the longest out of all of my other games on my PlayStation, because
the game I played the longest is either Minecraft or Overwatch, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah. It's just Fallout 4, it just has this, it gives me this feeling of like I don't know, what's that feeling? I'm trying to think.
Giddiness?
Not giddiness. It like brings you back memories. What's that word?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Yeah, it brings me back nostalgia of when I was little and I played it.
See, that's why I like playing Skyrim.
Yeah, I've never played Skyrim. I need to play that. But I've heard it was...
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Arca news incoming at the Game Awards.
Oh. I did not see that. But the first time I played Fallout 4 was when my dad and mom went to go eat out, to go on a date, and I had a babysitter. I was like probably 12 when I first played it, and right when I put it in my dad's PlayStation, like the PlayStation I have right now, I'm using right now, it's mine now, but the first time I put that disc in and I turned the PlayStation on and I loaded that game in, the music, it gave me this feeling I'm gonna have a good time in this game. And what the fuck was that noise? Okay. But I played through it and I was like, this is the best game I ever played. I played the game for hours.
See, that was me with Halo.
Oh, Halo, good. That game.
I was glued to that game.
I was glued to that. I played that game with my little brother, all day. Like, I wish I could go back to that game, but my Xbox 360 is broken.
See, whenever my family was, like, whenever I was home alone or something, or, like, no one wanted to play games with me, I was like, okay, I need a game to play. So normally, I defaulted to Castle Crashers, another one of my favorites.
Isn't that where you like a rock? And no, that's not where you are now.
You know, Castle Crashers is like you're an elemental knight fighting through the country.
But
I love that game.
Halo.
But then I saw Skyrim on my brother's 360.
No, I want to play this. Your brother.
So yeah, I created my own account. Like I already had my own account and everything. So then I started my playthrough, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. So then I was just running around doing whatever the hell I wanted.
That was me in Fallout 4.
House.
That was me in Fallout 4. Like, I just went to this town. That's like, you actually had to go to the town. I had dog meat with me. Like, that was the first companion you got. And I ran into some raiders. I killed them. I went in the building, and this person told me, get him some power armor and get a machine gun. I got in the power armor and I got the machine gun. saw my first death claw. I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna die. I killed it. I'm like, oh well, I'm a god. But then
See,
when
because like in all these games that we're talking about here, it's like they all give us one thing.
yeah, nostalgia.
Power.
Yeah, they give us like when I played Fallout 4, I was like, ooh, I have power. But when I realized it, when I got older, I was like, there's mods. I downloaded so many mods, and like that would help me out. And I gave myself a cheat room and all that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could spawn whatever I want. I have so much power. And to this day, I deleted Fallout 4 for the update and for Ark. And I wasn't sad. I was like, Christmas is coming up. I played enough. I was like, Christmas is coming.
You'll get your terabyte.
I'll get my terabyte. I can just wait. And what's funny is like I was calling my brother earlier today, and he was like, "You still play Fallout?" I was like, "I deleted it today." I was like, "That's surprising." He was like, "Why'd you delete it?" I was like, Ark had an update. Are you serious, Ark? Ark had an update, so I had to do that. And he was like, "Oh, well, I could see that happening." I was like, "Yeah, their updates are massive," and I knew for a fact Ark was gonna have an update on the 25th because of the Discord. Thank God. How long did we talk for? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna check. The last time I checked was at 31. Oh, only 10 more minutes. Oh, we only talked for like 10 minutes longer, huh? Eef. I swear, if I'm gonna have to like turn the stream off to like get Ark working and then turn it back on, I'm gonna be mad. I need to like when we start our podcast again, like when we do it again, I need to get into the world first, then start the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to do a stream on not Valorant. That's not a PS4 game. On Warframe, but that game's too loud. I mean, I could bring down the.
You turn on the master volume a bit. Yeah.
Because that game's actually it's fun. It's fun. It's crazy. It takes a lot of farming.
It's sensory overload too. It's like
it's sensory overload. It's
you go into it and you're just like, okay, what am I doing? And then you just like, okay. And you're just thrown into it. There's no tutorial.
Yeah, there's no tutorial in that game, which I was surprised about when it did not have a tutorial. Like,
I love that fact.
Yeah, I was like, this is the first game that never gave me a tutorial, so it gave me to where I had to explore the game. Like, I mean, Fallout 4, it didn't really have a tutorial. It just showed you how to pick up stuff, rearrange stuff. I mean, that's not really a tutorial, but like in Fallout 4, it just kicks you out in the world, the open, like, deadly wasteland that you have to survive in. When I played Fallout 76, that game did not have a tutorial. No, it just kicked you outside. Like, you would probably stay in the vault for like 2 to 5 minutes just grabbing stuff. And like, oh, I need this to survive, because you played Fallout 4 last time, and then the new Fallout 4 game's like, oh, I'll meet online players along. Then you'll either run into a Snallygaster or the Wendigo or Mothman. I've ran into Mothman twice. The first time, he just looked at me, and you can tell by the eyes. Like, it changes the color of its eyes, and when they're red, you're dead. But
when you're red, you won't be able to see it in time.
But when its eyes are purple, it means it'll stay with you for a bit. It might follow you, and you'll be safe. When it's that yellow, keep caution. I think when I first encountered it, I was walking. Yeah, when I first encountered it, I was walking along a road. I was just exploring. I was trying to get back to my base, and I was like, "Oh, this is a pretty spot." And I just started looting stuff and all that, and I heard a noise, and so I looked behind me. I was like, "What is that noise?" And there was a swoosh and plopped down on the ground. I was like, "What was that?" I looked behind me. I was like, I grabbed my book. I have an encyclopedia about the game, and it tells me all the enemies and like where everything is, like a cheat book. And it tells me it's fine as long as the colors are. It tells you the colors of these eyes. And like, so I looked at his eyes, and they were purple. I was like, oh, sweet, it's not dangerous. So I just I had my gun out. I had a hunting rifle that was about to break, and I was gonna go repair it at base. And my friend was with me, and he was at base, and he said, "Just watch out for the forest wood monster, whatever it was, because in the area I was in, that's where it."
The Wendigo?
Not the wind. No, the Wendigo was further up in the mountains. It was like the forest ground something. It had a purple helmet. It had a helmet of glass and then a mist of whatever in its side of the helmet, and it floated. And he he told me to pay attention to my surroundings because that thing could one shot you, I think. Because I was only level 15 at that time. In that area, it was like for 30s to 50s, and the Mothman just flew right in front of me. I was like, oh. And then I told my friend, he's like, what color is his eyes? I'm like, they're purple, it's fine. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. So, I mean, I walked in front of it, and it just flew up, and I was like, oh, okay, it's gone. And then 3 hours later, I get back to... It took 3 hours just to get back to my base. I was so lost. I forgot I had a mini-map on my Pit-Boy. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. My friend told me, you do know you could have fast-traveled, but for fast-traveling, you have to use caps. I was like, are you serious? And like, did you have caps? I was like, no. I was like, did you see a robot to sell stuff with? I was like, yeah. I was like, why didn't you sell stuff? Because I need to repair my gun. Just like, I grabbed stuff to repair my gun. He was like, you idiot. I was like, yeah, I know, I am an idiot. So we're just getting ready for the night because we live near, like, a scorched beast with the scorched. And I think a scorched beast was going to head over our base, and we were trying to protect it and get our guns ready and loaded. So the thing never the scorched beast did fly over us. I go outside and it just plops dead on the ground. I'm like, dude, come outside, it's dead. I'm like, why? On top of our base was Mothman with yellow eyes. It's like, we're going back inside. We're not going out. But I think Fallout 76, it's not as bad of a game. I think it's because it's hard. Because of the enemies and the variations. My throat hurts from talking so much. I'm gonna get water. My mouth's dry. Entertain my audience. Dipshit. I need to try and get in the thing, but I'll try that when I get back. Close and reopen, that usually works. What? I'm just proving facts, man.
Super Turkey.
Yeah, they're strong. They made
It's a
him...
level 250.
What the frick? It's not supposed... I thought it would just be like a level 10, but no.
That's what I thought too. Before I slapped it once and got murked.
I think you can craft the Dodorex.
Yes. Intelligence. Crafting Rex.
Craft a dino.
This is one of the most controversial images known to man because it has a secret hidden message. One man actually said...
Oh, fuck you. I'm not sending my brother nudes. What the fuck?
What?
I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram. And I need you to...
I don't want your nudes.
Yeah, I take a picture of... No, I don't... No. I ain't... What makes you think I would send you nudes? What? The game I do want to get back into playing is, what is it? I do want to get back into playing Modern Warfare. That was a fun game. Yeah, I have the game. We've played... No, I do not have the capabilities of downloading it because apparently that game is so big. For some reason. I think that's like the biggest Call of Duty game. I don't know why. The game I do want to get back into playing is frick. Trying to frickin' find it. I do want to get back into playing Fallout 76 though. That I did have fun in that game. I did get bored playing it by... I did play that game by myself quite a bit. I got bored playing it by myself because you're like, there's no one to see. Like the map is big. It is pretty big. In the the amount of people you'll find there's a slim chance. If you want to find someone, then you would have to go to the mansion where that's a trading place to sell stuff and trade at people if you want. But most of the time people just nuke that place. I think it's just because it gives you XP probably, I don't know. I've never gotten to the nuke because you can get certain launch codes, but you need to do a certain mission to get the launch codes or get to the nuke.
So it's tedious.
It's tedious, yeah. But I was walking by myself from getting supplies, and I saw someone. I was like, oh, that guy has power armor. I said, hey dude, where you get that power armor? I was like, oh, I got it from Ash Heap all the way from the that's a pretty long walk. That's like an hour walk. It's like, say, an hour walk in game. Yeah, it's pretty far. That's T45 power armor. How many fusion cores you got? It was like, only got 2. The one I have in the back of me is about to run out. I was like, I can take you back to my base and give you some power cores. I'm like, how much you got? I'm like, I got 5. I'm like, how much cap you offering? I'm like, yeah, let's see. This stuff I got in Grafton. With Graftons, it's actually pretty dangerous because the Grafton monster I've killed before. He's not that hard, but I said 300 caps. He was like, well, your luck. I have 1,000. Like, what you gonna give me 1,000? Like, yeah, I have up to 100,000. Like, I've never met anyone that much. Like, he said I have power armor. He was like, you do? Like, yeah. I also have an extra room for you to stay in if you want to stay there for the night, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I head to his base. Your name looks familiar. He was like, yeah. What do you mean my name looks familiar? He was like, well, I mean, you sound like one of my school friends. And he says, Kill? I was like, Jay? I'm like, he told me he never played that game. I was like, you lied to me? Like, I didn't. It was, he, he just gave me a T60 power armor. He barely used it. That's like the strongest power armor in the game. And I was talking to him, he saw my base, he was like, dude, you live in like a like, my base was probably a 4x4. Yeah, it was a 4x4 with one bed and a storage box in it, and that was all. That was all that was in there. Probably just a picture, too. A framed picture. And I was like, dude, you do live he said, dude, you do live near somewhere that's good. It has wood, but where I live is pretty good, too. I was like, dude, you do know you live in frickin' Cranberry Bog, which is one of the hardest places to survive in. And did you close and open?
It's loading right now, yeah. Okay.
But I was looking around, it was like, I looked it up on my book, and it said, you have to do this many waves to actually, there's like bases, there's camps in that game that in order to get, you actually have to like kill waves of enemies. And like those bases are already powered up and already have defenses. And the place he had was a military base, and there were like 2 to 3 people that I would say that lived there. And then one of them was Micah, another school friend of mine. I was like, dude, you have Micah here? He's like, yeah, me and him have been playing together for about 3 hours now, and you know, we saw your name in the mini-map. We were trying to find you. I was like, oh, yeah, I did not know you guys were in. So, they have like a guard duty system, and they put me on guard duty for the night because they actually get raided quite a bit. I'm like, okay, they gave me a freaking laser Gatling turret.
Sounds about right.
And I'm like, I was in my T60 power armor with the headlamp on that was already modded and everything. It was bright. I see nothing. Me and Micah were on, he was on the other side and I was on the other side. And he tells me, like, dude, I think I see there's people that use like, they use their flashlights on their Pit Boys. They use like Morse code lighting in that game, which I find pretty cool. And he was telling me that how people in Cranberry Bog use Morse code for SOS and other stuff because that place is so dangerous. And there's like one for Milurks, there's one for Scorch Beast, there's one for Milurk Queen and King, then there's one for Wendigo and all that stuff. And he was like, there's one guy over there sending me SOS about a Scorch Beast, and I could see the Scorch Beast flying over. And I was like, okay. I told Micah, you stay here, I'll go over. We grabbed the guy. He had a other teammate with him, and they were trying to get back to base. And their base was actually not that far. Their base was actually next to us, matter of fact, because I saw like a little hut, and I was like, you guys are living here, you level 5s, and you guys are surviving. He was like, yeah, we're new to this game. I was like, okay, we could always use new recruits. Right when they got to our base, Micah just shot him in the head. I was like, dude, you said you said they needed help. It was like, yeah, with my gun. I'm like, I guess we're doing this now. Yeah, if I would like to get into Fallout 76 again. I might have to freaking end the stream and then restart it because Arc ain't working. We'll try again. Hang on. I'm gonna try it. Stream. I'm gonna try one more time and see if it'll freaking work. Wave. Why does Arc want to do this to me? So the turkey. What level was the turkey?
250.
What? I'm guessing the turkey would give you something good.
I don't know. I kind of got two-shot by it.
Pokemon evolution.
It seems like every turkey's 250.
Digimon evolution. Evolution. A sad and stupid creature trapped in a large universe with no idea what do next.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Well, I think Arc froze. Alright. Stream, I'm gonna end, okay. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna restart it because Arc does have problems. I'm gonna do that real quick and then I'll